Christmas. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Today's video is going to be ways to cope during the holidays, hence this. It is currently the 16th of December, so it's nearly Christmas. So I thought I would do a video like this to help you guys in times like this, because I know that it can sometimes be quite hard for people who are struggling with mental health problems, and also people who have maybe lost a loved one or a friend or someone in the year. Christmas can be quite a hard time for some people, so I wanted to do a video to kind of help you guys with some tips and other things to remember in this time, because Christmas is supposed to be fun and I know it's not always very good. So let's get into the video. Also, you might notice that we're in a complete different setting today. Normally I'm sat at my desk, which is there, but I now have my new bed. I'm balancing the iPad on my laptop for better lighting, so I'm sorry if it's like moving around and stuff, but I'm sat on my bed. I'm going to do a room tour once it's all done, as like a video for you to watch as a distraction if you're struggling and stuff. So yeah, if you want to like see what's going on with my bedroom journey, go follow my TikTok account, which is at Jenny's Room Journey. It's just, I'll put it in the description so that you can go and watch the videos. But anyway, here we go. So the main thing I would say is distractions are key. There's many things you can do at any time of day to distract yourself, but I feel like during the sort of like Christmas period, there's a lot of things that you can think about doing to take your mind off any thoughts or urges or anything like that. Normally, distractions for me could include listening to music, watching films. There's a lot of Christmas films you could watch, videos on YouTube that could like lift your spirits up a bit, and like TV shows and stuff like that. Something that you really enjoy and something that normally takes your mind off it. Don't watch anything or listen to anything that's like sad. I know that when you're sad you like to listen to sad things, they make you more sad, but please don't do that. It's not gonna help in the slightest. But you know, I feel like I'm kind of getting really mixed up with my words today. I'm not really sure why, but I needed to film this before Christmas, so I thought I might as well get it done. So something else I've written down is spending time with others, or talking to people on FaceTime or texting. I feel like spending time with other people, whether it's family or friends or anyone, can be really helpful when it comes to distracting yourself, especially if you've got like urges to do something. Being around somebody else might make you not do it. I know for me, if I'm downstairs with my family, it will stop me from doing whatever I want to do. So like any sort of urge that I've got, I can't do it when I'm with them. So I feel like it's helpful to kind of spend time with other people. If you've not got anyone you can talk to at home or you can go and see, it might be somebody like a friend who you can talk to on FaceTime, or a family member, someone who you can actually have a conversation with and be able to talk about something completely random, just so that it helps you to take your mind off things. So the next thing that I've written is try not to compare your Christmas and other people's Christmases, or like yourself to other people and stuff like that. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'll try and explain it. So that's like me looking at the way that my Christmas turns out, and then looking at the way that somebody else's went and thinking, oh well, they had a better Christmas than me, that means I've got to be sad. Like, no Christmas is going to be perfect. A perfect Christmas is often so unrealistic, and don't expect too much, but know that whatever happens on your Christmas day that you enjoy is perfectly okay. Try not to compare what's going on in your life when it comes to Christmas to other people's, because it's going to be different. Everybody's got different lives. Ping. Snapchat. Cool. Oh yeah, I got an Apple Watch for my birthday and it keeps pinging, and I'm trying to work out how to switch it on to vibrate because it's really annoying, but I haven't worked it out yet. So yeah, anyway, back to the question, back to the thing. So just trying to compare your Christmas and that sort of stuff to other people's, because no Christmas is going to be the same and no Christmas is going to be perfect, but that doesn't mean it's going to go bad. So another thing that I would suggest is getting some fresh air. So going maybe for a safe walk with somebody else. Please go with someone else though, so you've got some company and talk to them, and just having some fresh air can really help, even like on a normal daily basis. If you're struggling, the worst thing is staying in the house and staying in bed. As much as you want to do that, that can be an issue. So going out, getting some fresh air, clearing your mind can be really helpful. And especially during like the festive period, if there's somebody you can go out with, that would be really helpful. Go out in daylight, just make sure that you're safe. The next thing that I've got on my tips list, and also the last thing, is please don't put too much pressure on yourself. It's gonna go the way it's gonna go, and it's just one day. I know before that you've got this sort of period where we're waiting for Christmas, that people are finishing school, college, uni, and that sort of stuff, but please don't put too much pressure on yourself for things to go perfect. Nothing's going to be perfect, but you just need to know yourself that regardless of anything, it is going to be okay. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, because that's really not good. And I know it feels scary because it's a holiday and it's a big day where you might be around other people. However, please don't put too much pressure on yourself. I know that this year it might be harder than other years, but it's going to be okay. Like, trust me, it will be. So that was all the tips I've got, but I've also got a few things to remember which I saw on my Instagram. I'm just going to read them out and say something about them, because I feel like it's really important to remember a few things during the festive period that can try and calm you down and keep your mental health as up as it can be. So the first one is, it's okay to not feel happy over this period. It's honestly okay any day of the year to not be okay, but just know that it is gonna get better. Just know that you are so strong, and I promise it's gonna be alright. It's also normal to feel grief and sadness. I know this year a lot of people may have lost a loved one or can't visit certain people because of the virus. People might have lost family members due to other things, and even people who've lost loved ones in other years. That can be really hard because it's a holiday that you used to spend with people, and now that you can't, it is really tough. But that's normal to feel like that, and no matter what, you've still got other people around you that will be able to help you enjoy it as much as you can. The next one is, being alone on Christmas does not mean you're unlovable. I know a lot of people can't celebrate Christmas this year with family, friends, etc. But you're not alone and you're not unlovable. So many people love you, and no matter what, you are not alone. There are so many people in this similar position, and it can be so hard, especially now with everything that's going on, but you're not alone and you're so loved. Also, I've just realised I never spoke about my Santa hat, and I'll do that at the end because it's a nice little story. The next one is, a perfect Christmas is often unrealistic. So I mentioned that before, and you just got to make sure not to put too much pressure on yourself to make it perfect, because it's not always going to be perfect, and that's okay. Next one is, it's okay to step away when you need a break. It can be overwhelming on a day like that, and it's okay to just step out of the way, go take a breather. It can be really overwhelming when there's a lot of people around, but that is perfectly okay. Just step out, take a breath, and just think, it's okay, I'm gonna be fine, and then go back in and just enjoy it. You'll be fine, trust me. The next one is, setting boundaries is an act of self-love. You are able to set boundaries on what you can and can't do, but please make them realistic and please make them safe. Do it for yourself. That makes you feel better. That is amazing. I don't know what to do with my hands. But just do things that will help you, if you know what I mean. The next one is, it's okay to say no. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. You don't have to play any games. You don't have to do anything that anyone tells you to do if you don't feel comfortable with it. That is perfectly okay. And if anybody has anything to say about that, if you say no, then that's their problem and it's not your fault. It's theirs, okay? The next one is, you are allowed to change your mind. If you wanted to do something and thought about it at the beginning of the day or a few days before, and then you get to it and you decide you don't want to do it, that is absolutely fine. Just know that you can change your mind, and you don't have to change it for anybody else. Change your mind if you want to for yourself, and that is it. The last one is your mental health matters, and please remember to take care of you. There is nothing worse than not taking care of yourself, and it can be so hard to take care of yourself, and I know that from personal experience, but it's really important to take care of yourself and know what you can do and what you can't do, and just know that you matter, and so does your mental health. Christmas can be such an overwhelming time, but it can also be such an amazing experience. It's going to be good. Trust me, this year has been so hard for so many, and Christmas is going to be a time where we can all try and enjoy ourselves. I know it can be hard, but it's not impossible. Okay, so now I've come to the end of the video. I'll explain my hat. So, this is my Santa hat. It's not like, it's sparkly on that side, but not on the other. And basically, I got this hat when I went out for my 18th birthday last year. So I turned 18 last December, so I've just had my 19th birthday. And I went out with a group of people from where I used to work. And we went out for drinks on the night, and I wanted my first night out. Now, obviously, it was getting close to Christmas, so people had Santa hats on. And we went to a club in town called Rusty's. If anyone in the northeast knows of Rusty's, the best place. I've never been to any other club, so I can't really say much, but at the same time, Rusty's is amazing. You get any type of music on, like musicals, pop songs, all sorts. They've got drag queens walking around. It's a gay bar, and it is amazing, like, trust me. And I walked in, and some random drunk lad put this on my head and said, "There you go, here's a Santa hat," and walked off. Now, I can't remember what this guy looked like or anything like that, because it was dark. It was about 1 a.m. and yeah, so I kept it on my head for the rest of the night, and here we are. I brought it home, and I've kept it ever since. I wore it the whole day after, pretty much anyway, and yeah, so that's the story of the hat. Yeah. Okay, so that is the end of today's video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I really hope that it was helpful in some way. If you need anyone to talk to throughout this whole period, my Instagram is Jenny's Recovery, and you can message me at any time, and I will always reply. I always go through my DMs. I don't really get very many, so it's quite easy to reply to people. So please don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and comment some video ideas below so I know what to do next. I've got a few ideas in my head, but I need some more, if you know what I mean. I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. I might post a video again before Christmas, but because this is a Christmas themed video, I really hope you all have an amazing Christmas, and please know that you are loved, you matter, and everything is going to be okay. Trust me with that. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!